Alan Turing stood at the intersection of two worlds, one shrouded in the chaos of war, and the other illuminated by the flickering light of nascent technology. Born in 1912 to a British family with a penchant for academia, Turing was a child of the early 20th century, a time when the boundaries of human understanding were being stretched in ways previously unimaginable. His early years were marked by a profound curiosity and an insatiable appetite for knowledge, qualities that would define his life and work. As a boy, Turing was fascinated by the natural world. He spent long hours observing the intricate patterns of nature, the symmetry of leaves, and the delicate workings of machines. This fascination evolved into a deep interest in mathematics and logic, leading him to study at King's College, Cambridge. It was here that Turing began to carve his niche in the realm of theoretical mathematics, laying the groundwork for ideas that would later revolutionize the field of computer science. His mind danced with abstract concepts, and he grappled with the nature of computation, pondering questions that few had dared to consider. The world around him was changing at a dizzying pace. The rise of totalitarian regimes in Europe heralded an era of uncertainty and fear. As the clouds of World War II gathered, Turing's talents were recognized by the British government. In 1939, he was recruited to work at Bletchley Park, a secret facility dedicated to breaking the codes used by the Axis powers. It was here that Turing would become a pivotal figure in the war effort, transforming the course of history through his groundbreaking work in cryptography. At Bletchley Park, Turing encountered the enigmatic Enigma machine, a device used by the Germans to encrypt military communications. The complexity of the Enigma's algorithms was staggering, and initial attempts to decode its messages met with frustration and failure. Yet Turing, undeterred, approached the problem with a blend of mathematical rigor and imaginative insight. He envisioned a machine that could simulate the workings of the Enigma, a precursor to what we now recognize as the modern computer. In his mind, Turing constructed the bomb, an electromechanical device designed to decipher the Enigma's codes. The machine was a marvel of engineering, a testament to Turing's innovative spirit. As the bomb whirred to life, it became an extension of Turing's intellect, tirelessly working through the labyrinth of permutations and combinations that the Enigma presented. With each breakthrough, Turing and his team peeled back the layers of secrecy that enveloped the enemy's communications, delivering vital intelligence that would alter the course of the war. Yet, amidst the triumphs of his work, Turing faced a world that was often unkind and uncomprehending. His genius set him apart, but it also isolated him. The societal norms of the time were rigid, and Turing's identity as a homosexual placed him at odds with the prevailing attitudes of the era. In a society that valued conformity, he was an outsider, a man whose extraordinary intellect was overshadowed by the prejudices of his time. As the war drew to a close, Turing's contributions were largely unrecognized. The Allies had emerged victorious, but the price of that victory was steep. The world had changed, and so had Turing. In the aftermath of the war, he turned his attention to the burgeoning field of artificial intelligence. He envisioned machines that could think, reason, and learn, a radical concept that would lay the foundation for future advancements in technology. His seminal paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence, posed the provocative question: Can Machines Think? In it, he introduced the Turing test, a criterion for determining whether a machine could exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human. Turing's ideas were groundbreaking, but they were also met with skepticism. The world was not yet ready to embrace the notion of machines as sentient beings. Yet, Turing pressed on, driven by a vision of a future where machines could augment human capabilities. He saw the potential for technology to transcend mere computation, to become a partner in the quest for knowledge and understanding. However, the shadows of Turing's personal life loomed large. In 1952, he was arrested for gross indecency, a consequence of his sexual orientation. The legal system of the time was unforgiving, and Turing was given a choice: imprisonment or chemical castration. He chose the latter, a decision that would haunt him for the rest of his life. The very society that had once celebrated his genius now turned against him, subjecting him to a punishment that was both cruel and dehumanizing. In the years that followed, Turing's mental health deteriorated. The weight of societal rejection, coupled with the loss of his professional standing, took its toll. He continued to work, but the spark of innovation that had once defined his career began to dim. In 1954, he was found dead in his home, a victim of cyanide poisoning. The circumstances surrounding his death remain shrouded in mystery, but many speculate it was a suicide, a tragic end for a man who had given so much to the world. Alan Turing's legacy, however, would not be forgotten. In the decades that followed, his contributions to computer science and artificial intelligence would be recognized as foundational. His work paved the way for the digital age, and his vision of machines that could think continues to inspire researchers and technologists around the globe. In 2013, Turing was posthumously pardoned by the British government, a belated acknowledgement of the injustice he had suffered. Today, Alan Turing is celebrated not only as a brilliant mathematician and codebreaker, but also as a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of human identity and the importance of embracing diversity in all its forms. In a world that often struggles with acceptance, Turing's life and work stand as a testament to the power of intellect and imagination, a legacy that continues to shape our understanding of technology and humanity.